We live in a dramatic, historic moment where the past, present, and future are colliding. This is a time of profound global change and upheaval, shaking our world and making our perspectives change. I'm Margolis, author, journalist, and historian. My mission is to help find some clarity in the chaos. As I write my new book, I am bringing a TV crew with me on my travels to shine a light on important places that few of us know enough about, but that everyone should. This time, we're in Turkey, a land with a rich past, enormous strategic importance, and dynamic future. As a constant traveler, I've got to say Turkey is one of my very favorite destinations. I've been coming here for 35 years, but each time I come, I learn new things and have interesting experiences. The history here is incredibly deep. The food is wonderful. The people are very nice in Turkey. And right now, I'm happy to say Turkey is booming economically. Its growth rate is almost as high as China's. So Turkey's red hot economically, and it's the coolest of cool destinations. Turkey lies at the crossroads of the globe. It connects Europe and Asia, combines Islam and democracy, and manages to balance past and present. While Turkey's 71 million people are deeply rooted in history and tradition, they're moving at remarkable speed into a high-tech democratic future. I'm standing here beside the mighty Bosphorus, which has played an extremely important role in the history of the Western world. To the north here, it leads up to the Black Sea and to the Russian river systems. And going south, it goes to the Sea of Marmara, then into the Aegean, and from the Aegean into the Mediterranean, and from there out into the Atlantic Ocean. This waterway literally divides Turkey. On this side where I'm standing is European Turkey. On the other side is Asiatic Turkey, or part of Asia Minor, and it very much symbolizes the split personality of Turkey, which is a country that looks two ways, east and west.
Turkey is today the custodian of a land of civilizations that extended for 12,000 years. And this is something that the West needs to appreciate and understand more, as Turks today understand and appreciate it more as well. This indeed is a cradle of civilizations. And the fact is that Turkey is not a periphery. It is the center of the West, it is the center of the East, and it's a wonderful synthesis of both.
Turkey's strategic position over the millennia has helped define both the Eastern and Western worlds. I'm standing in front of one of the great wonders of the ancient world, the Byzantine walls of Constantinople. These walls were built by the Eastern Roman emperors to defend the city of Constantinople against many attacks. The walls of Constantinople were the last great fortification system of antiquity and still stand as one of the most complex and elaborate systems ever built. These walls protected the city and the Eastern Roman Empire through constant attack for over 1,000 years. However, in May 1453, after a 6-week siege, the city fell to the overpowering forces of the Ottoman Empire, which broke through these walls just behind where I'm standing. This brought an end to the Byzantine Empire and began the golden era of the new Turkish Ottoman Empire. It became Europe's most modern, multi-ethnic empire and survived all the way until 1923. Feeling these stones, one gets a palpable sense of how this earth-shaking event changed the history of Europe and Asia. I'm standing in front of the famous Santa Sofia, or Hagia Sophia Church, which after the fall of Constantinople in May of 1453 was converted to a mosque by the great Sultan Mehmet. Today, it's gone through another transformation, and it has been secularized and turned into a museum. It is the most famous piece of Romanesque architecture in the world. Its sweeping vaulted domes are quite breathtaking. The majestic Hagia Sophia is a fitting symbol of modern-day Turkey. Today, Hagia Sophia reflects the fiercely secular vision of the founder of modern-day Turkey, Mustafa Kemal Atatürk. It's open for all and a gift to Istanbul and the world. It also reminds us that the Ottoman Empire embraced all faiths. It's interesting because the Turks settled in this area, which is Asia Minor, and in just this end of Europe here, but Turkic peoples are spread all the way from here in Istanbul to the Great Wall of China. Turkic speaking, they speaking Turkic languages. There are approximately 120 million people of Turkic languages.
And many of the civilizations and cultures that sprung up from this land have inspired democracy, have inspired culture across Europe and across the Atlantic. We know, for instance, that Patara is the birthplace of Republican and representative democracy. And we know that inspired the founding fathers of America and inspired democracy and enlightenment in Europe.
One Turkish poet I met summed up his country in this way: Turkey is like a tree. Its roots are in the east, but it blooms in the west. And over the years, this tree has obviously borne much fruit for both Western and Eastern cultures. Imagine this, in the early 1970s, Istanbul had a population of 2 million. Today, it has a population of at least 11 million people. There is no doubting Istanbul's phenomenal growth and Turkey's marvelous transformation. Today, Istanbul and Turkey pulsate with vitality. But what will this mean in the future? Will the Turkey of tomorrow continue to be the fiercely independent and culturally distinct country of today, or will it succumb to the numbing sameness of Western fashion and music? I'm going to find out.